The UDHR campaign is our annual effort to celebrate and raise awareness around the Universal Declaration of Human Rights.
People didn't want to employ me because I was, transgender. I was more like in a world of my own. This sex work got caught up, my life was a living hell. If someone was to do oral or anal sex for compensation, then that is deemed as a crime against nature. At that time, he was required to register as a sex offender. I mean, with a vision, they felt the cries of many women. I mean, they fought. They got a group of people, 8 people. I was one of the plaintiffs in the case. They heard my story. A year later, I was removed. I'm not a sex offender no more.
I think as a society, we have to decide, do we want everyone to live in dignity and with respect? And if that's what we want, then we make sure that we provide everything in society so people can live that way.
Yo pues trabajaba, tenía 3 trabajos. Mi patrona o empleadora no nos pagó a varias muchachas que trabajamos con ella, que estaba abusando de nosotros. Es otra persona más de aquí mismo. Yo le pregunté de qué manera yo podía recuperar mi sueldo que ella no pagó. Entonces me dijo, ve a derechos humanos. Conocí mis derechos porque no sabía cómo poder manejar la situación. Entonces ahí fui conociendo paso por paso cómo ir hacia adelante para poder llegar con esta persona. Los pasos que nos dieron, que nos dijeron, los derechos y todo. Entonces para podernos acercar a la persona que nos debía este dinero y ella respondiera. Entonces yo conozco mis derechos y estos son mis derechos aquí en el trabajo.
We're often reacting to bad situations and we don't take the time that's necessary to celebrate our successes and our wins and the important work we're doing every day just to make sure that individuals, our communities are living with dignity. And the UDHR campaign is meant to celebrate that.
I just didn't know. I really did not know that my rights were being denied to me. I didn't know that this was a right to work state. I had no workers' rights experience. I didn't know. All I did was went to work, did my job, and I would stand up for if something was wrong, but to know that I really had a right and there was means to do that. I learned all that through the young man. I met people, so many people, and the common bond that we share. We all got these issues, and it's just solidarity, and it strengthens you when you share, the struggle that you're going through, and they may have done something different from what you're doing that can help you. And being in BWFJ and 150, it gives me knowledge and education to fight to make sure that I do obtain those rights.
I think what's beautiful about the UDHR campaign is that we have grassroots groups that may not otherwise have the resources to put out a video about themselves, and here we are able to collaborate and showcase the work they're doing.
The day I was put in foster care, I just remember it was like a quiet drive. I got dropped off at a building and my mom just walked away from me. It was only one thing in my life was certain, that I was just alone and I was the only one in the world with my best interest at heart, because my own mom turned her back on me. I was kind of ambivalent about where I was going. what my life goal was. I was just, doing whatever the court told me I needed to do. And that was it. I was just kind of lost, like I didn't really know anything. The sense of belonging I got with the world and everything, Miss Franklin helped me. She helped me realize that my race and my gender isn't, an obstacle for me. It's something that empowers me, that, being a female and having a voice and being a woman of color, isn't a bad thing. And it helped me understand myself better.
We're demanding more. We're demanding higher standards. We're demanding more than policy asks that could change tomorrow. We're demanding essential, basic values, that those values be respected by the people that we elect in power, by our societies.
I was always doing bad in school, like bad grades, 55s, my report card, and never did anything really. I didn't want to do anything. I got arrested, and the DTs came and they just arrested everybody on the scene. It was a time I was really struggling in school, and I was on the verge of dropping out of school. And the school I was in at the time, they didn't help. They always discouraged me. They always said that I was gonna not graduate. And it was just like I was tired of trying, and I needed to talk to somebody who I could understand in a way and help me see better. When I first met everybody here, it was just positive. It just helped me see I don't need to feel the way I do, and I could do right in school, and they just talked to me, and that's all I needed was somebody to talk to with positive feedback instead of negative, and that's all I was getting at the time. When I didn't have anybody, they were there, and they're still here pushing me and happy and telling me that they're proud of me when I needed it, and it's just, to hear that is amazing.
We want people to support those organizations that are featured. And you can support in many ways. You can support by spreading the word, either by sending it by email. You can participate in our Thunderclap, which I hope people have signed up for. And again, you can support the organization financially too, or by calling them up to see how you can help. So there are many ways in which people can support. And we're hoping that that's what they help us celebrate the organizations featured, but that they also take the extra step and support them.